This episode is brought to you by our Patreon members. Sign up right now, patreon.com/VVC Life. And thank you to all of the patrons that have already signed up and are supporting us right now.
How do you plead?
Madam, a god doesn't plead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back in the building. Where the hell are my sound effects? Bro, what am I doing? I am bugging right now.
Wasn't even happy to see us. That's crazy.
I have the whole team on deck on this hot summer Sunday. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. It's good to see everybody, man. Y'all look beautiful. Look. AB got, what's on the shirt? Yo, it's got superheroes at the top. What you got on the, y'all, man? Okay.
Man.
Okay. Oh, shit, Flash. Nigga, this guy.
He got branded out. He got censored. He got branded out.
Yeah, man. The government is censoring you, bro. They don't want you.
Why censoring it?
I don't have no why. Oh, that's because you got the effect on the background, and it started playing with the background. That's all.
Hold on. Let me handle that.
While he's handling that, we got Remi.
That stupid thing.
What's up, baby? How you feeling?
How about this?
Oh.
Yo, AB is funny as hell. Okay, I see. Well, I did see it for a second. Okay. So they're like villains and superheroes all on the same shirt. Oh, that shit fire. That shit fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, Remi, show us the superheroes on your shirt. All right, not those. Those are definitely superheroes. Those motherfuckers will definitely save lives. All right, Fame, how you feeling, brother, man? All right.
I'm doing lovely today. I'm doing
There we
lovely.
go. That's better.
Back in the building.
Now you can see.
Well, display names.
Let's go. All right, that's what's up. Oh, he got everybody on that joint. That joint is fire.
Can you hear me on my low today, guys?
All right, I hear you. I'm gonna show you a display name. Bam.
I had to change that out.
There you go.
There we go. Now everybody
funny.
was able to see that shirt with all the little nicknames like Batman needs anger management.
Facts.
Maybe you set up fire. Why you always got it blurred?
That's correct. Yo, did y'all know that you had to have a premium account to go the live stream on X now? What's up with that? We've been live streaming on X all this time, and it's just now it's saying a premium account on X is required in order to stream on the platform. You can subscribe on X or stream on a different destination. That's crazy.
No more free porn.
No more free porn. Ain't that some bullshnickle right there?
Yep.
But we back.
We still got the hub.
No, we definitely do. We definitely got a whole lot going on. Shout out to YouTube. We finally back on there. Today we got a ton of stuff to talk about. Our rundown is insanely long, so I'm gonna try to get us through it. You know what I mean? Get us in and out of here in an hour 15. You know what I mean? Because I know we all got busy schedules. I actually got to go to my mama house because she was like, "Yo, I need you to come go to the grocery store for me." I'm like, "God damn." So anyway, before being a responsible adult, we got to go have some fun. The first thing we got to do is, once again, y'all know my favorite thing to do is talk about some good old junk that I don't need. All right. Starting off today is my boy Fizzame. He came with a nice little piece of yummy. You know what I mean? You came with like, yo, you trying to be grown, bro. I'm sick of you, bro.
That's being grown, bro. Come on.
I'm sick of you. Let's make ramen.
I read books, bro, and I cook.
What I need you to do
what
is
happens when you become a dad. You read and you cook.
You are ordered to not use this podcast to try to pick up chicks. All right, this is not. This is about nerddom. This ain't about your maturity and your growth as you drink coffee and recommend a book. All right, thanks, appreciate you.
Change their dating profile.
It's a super dope ramen book. Scroll down. They got a little video. It's all in dope I ain't gonna call it cartoon, but it's all illustrated as well too. So it's just a little dope read that the kids can pick up. Go down to the whatchamacallit, bro, the comment section.
Oh damn!
No, you
All
gotta
right.
bypass the silly stuff. But I'm a big ramen fan, of course.
He said we gotta get that.
Yeah, see how you got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. I was like, all right, let me make sure to do it the right way. I'm a spicy ramen bowl guy. Like anything, chicken, shrimp, beef. It don't matter. It's got to be spicy. I like my ramen dishes all types of ways, and I could never make them at home. Right? We always try to do it a little bit, but I can never really get it. So I'm like, let me just grab this cool looking book so I can finally see if I can perfect it at home. Yeah. So yeah, that's my precious of the week, to make precious ramen.
He's trying to, instead we can, us normal folks will just go to aisle 14, which is Oriental Foods, and just get a pack of a square of ramen noodles
No
or a
more.
ramen bowl.
No,
And put
no.
in some hot water and
No,
go
no,
on about our business.
no.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
too bougie for all of
He
that.
want-
No,
Exactly. He just said it. He just said it.
I'm
He
too
just
bougie
said
for
it.
all of that.
All right, Remy. I hope you prepared, man. She came up with this. She came up. This is a wintertime Christmas special right here. I fuck with this heavy. It's just too hot outside for these joints.
They're so cute.
Dope. That's dope.
They're
That's
so
Nah.
cute.
It's definitely cute. Tell them about it, man. Tell them about it for the ones that can't see it.
The little so it's slippers that look like the piranha plant from Mario, but like so the actual plant itself is what the slippers are, and then they come with this little like holder that looks like the pipe that they come out of, and they're so
They
cute.
got a video for that. I want to see like the holder, how they look like they just slide in, but
I think they.
I want to see how soft these things are. Come on, Jay, go to the video.
And what is your obsession with going to videos today? I don't know. Either
Look
some,
how comfy those
I
look.
like videos.
yeah, look at that
they
person's
cool.
feet. Is that a real person or is that something else? I don't know what the hell.
You probably just glossed over the skin.
Ah! All right.
Those are so cute.
That's cool. That's cool looking.
Those ones look a little dirty, but you know.
Yeah, for real. They could have gave him a new pair. To
Yo,
do it.
that carpet is crazy.
That rug looking look crazy.
Yeah.
No
That
doubt.
leg- Yo, that baseball looks crazy.
They need a little work on their marketing, but it's okay.
Yo, whose idea was
Slippers are
that?
cute.
Whose idea was that? Yo, Fame always getting us in trouble. All right, let's move on to the last one today, which is actually going to help us transition into one of our first topics for today. My precious, because my fellow team members, these guys, last week did a whole show about handhelds, and I've never owned my own handheld. I'm obsessed. I've been looking all online. Oh, I did look up the Steam Deck, but it's $6.99. Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't do it. I'm not going to do it now, but this is easy pickings. I could slack this up ASAP. $170. It's a handheld game using Linux, but I also have a version that will use Android. And it says that I can preload. It's got Bluetooth and a bunch of different things on it. And essentially, I'm supposed to be able to preload games into this. That's what I was saying about the emulator, Fame. Why are you making faces? What's wrong?
No, I always find it amused how certain people just get scammed by those kids in India. And they just like, oh, yeah, this definitely going to be this system look like it's going to be another joint you could buy out of Ollie's.
Yeah. You could probably get these.
Bargain bin and Ollie's.
Yeah, that look like an Ollie's joint that's not on sale.
So I shouldn't get this. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm gonna buy you the Steam Deck. I'm just buying you the Steam Deck. Like, don't even worry about it. I'm buying you the Steam Deck.
Well, why are you
Leave that
buying
thing
Steam Decks?
on Ollie's shelf. Okay.
Yeah, if you buying Steam Decks, hey, send one this way.
Two other words.
Ooh, a competition to the death. I smell it coming.
We ain't gonna be
What?
with with Cleon battle blades. Do, 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 do.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I want to try to reenact that original Star Trek fight. Yeah.
All right, let's move on. We cannot do a show without talking about Remy going down the Reddit. Wait a minute. I don't like the way that sounds. All right, next segment. Going down the. Let's just, yeah, there you go.
And then you made it splash. Why? Why didn't you use the splash sound effect?
Because it's the only thing I can think of in the moment. Okay, God, I'm not I'm not perfect.
You, sir, have a dirty mind.
Exactly. You're out of the gutter.
I do not. Don't even do that. Don't.
Bro,
That's
I
not.
was about to congratulate you on putting some sound effects and music behind it, but they just ate you up. So my bad, bro. My bad.
All right. I picked the non-nastiest one. I was sent 4 of these, right? And wait a minute. Let's see. This is it. All right. Some guy asked me for my SC, and I answered, StarCraft, do you mean my battle tag? Oh boy, wait a minute. I don't think I went too far down. I'm trying. Oh, there it is. Okay, nerds of Reddit. What is the nerdiest moment of your life? And it says, let me scroll down. First person said, no regrets here. You're never heard a response. Oh no, why do I keep reading this stupid ass commercial?
There you
All
go.
right. Sorry, the nerdiest moment of your life is some guy asked for my SC, and I answered StarCraft. Do you need my battle tag? And he says, not a native speaker. What did he mean by SC? And did you cannon rush him? So I don't know what SC means. So like this whole thing has me confused as hell. So what the hell is going on? So it does SC mean Snapchat, South Carolina, SoCal? Like what is this about?
In this instance, it's Snapchat. Like somebody asked them for their Snapchat, but they abbreviated it to SC, and so this person was like, "Are you talking about StarCraft? So you're asking for my battle tag?"
Right. And then like, all right, in Maryland, when people say like, "Give me your Snapchat," they'll just say, "Give me your snap." You know what I mean? Fame, you are an admin. You can bring yourself up whenever you're ready, sir. So let's see what else did this person says. It says Snapchat, and then it says, of course, thanks. We usually say snap. Thank you. That's what people around here call snap. We'll just Snapchat. We'll just call it snap. My immediate thought is, what? It's not like source code is less nerdy, right? Exactly. I would have definitely gone with source code too as a second or third dairy. He said, I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'd assume too. So this type of shit happens all the time to me. Fane, what are you waiting on? Jesus to come back and get you? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, first, I know baby Jesus ain't coming back right away, but my power just went out in here, so I couldn't figure out how to do it from my phone. So I'm on my phone for right now until the internet re-kicks back on, blah, 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 blah.
Stuff happens, brother, man. Stuff happens. All right. So the question is, what was the nerdiest moment of your life? I would have to say the nerdiest moment of my life. I feel like my whole life is full of nerddom, but let's just say I'm a real technically inclined person. So like, I love messing with computers. I love learning new softwares. I'm actually more of a hardware person than I am a software person. Coding drives me nuts. I've done some software development. I've definitely done I definitely have done like FileMaker, building different dumb shit like that. But I don't feel like that makes me nerdy. That's just some technical shit. But me loving Star Wars, Star Trek, shit like that. I got homeboys that look at me crazy forever because of that type of stuff that I'm into. Plus, I buy a bunch of nerdy shit. And I do podcasts. Like, what's more nerdy than podcasting? Well, back in the day, it was nerdy. Now, all the cool people kind of fucking are doing it. But yeah, I'll just say that'll be the nerdiest moment of my life. Just my entire life is nerdy. Remi, nerdiest moment of your life?
I'm kind of on the same page as you. I don't really have like a singular like super nerdy moment. I grew up with a dad that like plays D&D and Magic and all that stuff. So I kind of have been in the game for forever, and times have like changed now. Obviously, like people are like, oh, that's cool now, but like back then it definitely was not. So it's...
Wait, your dad plays D&D?
Yeah.
When can we get him on the show? Like, what the hell's going on? Like, why are you hiring him out?
Fat chance. Fat
Okay.
chance.
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with that? If my dad was
not a public speaker.
Oh, he's not a public person.
Yeah.
Yeah, if my dad was nerd presentable, I'd definitely bring him on. But he can say stuff that's inappropriate sometimes, so I got to keep him away from hot microphones. Pause. So, AB, nerdiest moment of your life? Did you have a moment where you were like, damn, I'm a super nerd here?
Did you already ask Fame? Because I got one for you guys.
Oh, damn. All right, Fame.
Save the best for last.
Yeah.
Mine's yeah, I'm in and out. You know, I'm a gangster nerd, so mine's is
Right here. This is his nerdiest moment. Saying that.
no, my nerdiest moment is drinking DiGiorno with milk while playing
What?
Dungeons and Dragons, surrounded by a group of mountain folk that I don't know, and actually thinking about writing my character out in front of everybody, and then man, like, wow, look at me now. From a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament to the weekend of just chilling with random people, playing D&D, drinking DiGiorno and milk, having a blast, and just making my character out, getting my stat points, and waiting to get inside the game. That's probably my nerdiest moment that I could think of off the top.
Word. Hey, yo, and if you're watching right now, definitely jump in the comments and tell us what was your nerdiest moment ever. Or if it makes it easier for you, tell us the moment you felt like you became a nerd. That's an easy one. All right, AB.
The nerdiest moment in my life, I go to, of course, you guys probably know, or people who don't know. I go to conventions, and I've been going to one specific convention that is here in Atlanta, which is called Dragon Con, for now 21 or 22 plus years now. So my nerdiest moment, I've had a bunch. I mean, there's the time I was on the escalator for 3 floors with Stan Lee personally in the morning. And another time when before I knew he was who he is, I was sitting at the bar, the Pulse bar, having drinks and just shooting the shit with Peter Dinklage before he got Game of Thrones big. But my nerdiest moment that I'll just TLDR was I was trying to impress a girl. So I went down. I was trying to impress a girl at the time over at Dragon Con. And she gives me this task. Like, I really like Chris Saibot, who is with Dragon Ball Z. He is the voice of like Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z. I said, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and extend a great and good and honest effort of showing how I like this really nerdy girl. So I go down to the Walk of Fame, get in line, get Chris Saibot's Vegeta's picture, get him to sign it and everything, and I start walking away. Unbeknownst by me, my nerdy moment was about to drop down here, guys. I was walking and trying to put the picture, I was waving the picture because they use those permanent markers, and I didn't want it to smear or anything. The picture slips out of my hand, slides through. I am surprised as hell that it slid through and nobody stepped on this picture. I'm chasing after it, looking dead at the picture, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then all of a sudden, this big hand comes over the picture. Big hand. And I looked up, looking down at the picture. I look up, and it's Gil Gerard. Motherfucking, sorry to say it, Buck Rogers from the 25th Century.
Yo.
I was like, and the only thing I said was, Buck. And he's like, yeah. and then it just turned into that turned into me being surrounded. Gil Gerard knows a lot of people, and somehow I got at the time I got Matthew McDowell, the guy who played the guy who killed Kirk, or the professor in the new Halloween movies. That guy came in around us. LeVar Burton, Brent Spiner, the guy who played Pinhead. All of us were surrounded by me with Buck Rogers just talking and shooting this shit, talking about, yeah, this guy's about to do this cool thing for this girl. And then Chris Saibot comes up. He's like, yo. And I just like, I couldn't pull out my camera. My camera was out of juice at the time. I was like, oh my God. So that's my nerdy moment, guys.
Hold up,
Enjoy
bro.
internet land.
This nigga breaking records.
Back to back.
And the sad thing is, if you guys want to know about that story, that girl became that girl turned out to be trash because I tried to do a lot of good, nice things, and she wound up going to North Georgia and dressing up as a mammy for a white guy.
Wow. Man, I hope the check was good. Let's move right on. Xbox releases their new app on Amazon Fire Stick. Let's get some information and start talking.
Just a price increase. It's worse. Recently, Game Pass increased its price, and to be honest, we all seen it coming. They got Call of Duty, they had a good showcase. Of course, they're going to get a little greedy. So if we just look at the price increase, it's $3. It's not that big of a deal. But the real ugly is behind these day one releases. To sum it up, Xbox owners, if you want day one releases, you need to spend $20 a month. If you opt for the cheaper standard option, then you'll still get Xbox exclusives, just not day one. And they said it'll vary from game to game, ranging from a few weeks to a year. They also did some weird stuff like removing the ability to stack, which means the most you can buy out is for 13 months. I'm assuming it's in case they want to do another price increase on that ass. So some people who thought they was getting Black Ops 6 free on Game Pass may have to shell out a few more bucks. Now, if I'm being honest, to me personally, Xbox Game Pass is still the best deal in gaming, and it is worth it for me. I play a lot of different games, but I'd understand if it's not for everybody. But what do you think? And make sure you tap in for more video game discussions.
All right. That's totally not what I needed to hear. That's not what we were talking about the increase of price of Game Pass. But considering the information that just went out, all right. So I don't have any other clips. I thought this clip was going to help me. So 5 days ago, Xbox dropped their app into the Amazon App Store. You can now sign into your Xbox Game Pass or Xbox account, and you can play games directly from Xbox. Go ahead, AB.
No. It's something else.
All right.
It was something else. It's related to a game that just is about to be dropped on Amazon Day. Finish your spill. I'll tell this afterwards.
Okay. So now you don't need an Xbox to play your Xbox game. The Xbox controller connects to the Amazon Fire Stick via Bluetooth. So now you can not only control your Fire Stick with your game controller, but you can also play your games. Of course, it's going to require you to have speed up. Your internet needs to be of a certain speed, but it's not like you got to let me go call a second provider and get 2 terabytes down here. Fame and I both at one point in time had Stadia. Stadia dropped for, if people aren't familiar, Stadia was a streaming gaming service rolled out by Google. Google had their own game, so pretty much you could get stuff like Call of Duty, Destiny 2 was on there, and a bunch of different other games were available. And then they were giving, so you would pay $10 a month. You would have free games that you could access, but you could also buy games that you could have. And then they gave you a remote control and they gave you a little dongle to put in the back of your television. And as long as you had some decent internet speed, and let me tell you, my apartment, they ain't had no over-the-top internet. It was regular. I had the best time with that. Like, I didn't have to worry about trying to, maintain some unit. All I had to do was log into my computer. Turn my TV on, log in, and then start playing games at my leisure. If I wanted, I already have my credit card attached to an account. If I wanted to buy something, you buy it, you play it instantaneously. You don't have to worry about download and waiting on a bunch of stuff. So to see Game Pass come to life, it's just a confirmation of something me and Fame started yapping about years ago, is that this is the death of the hard system. And I've got other proof why this is also true, because they just made an announcement that in Korea, or let me post this thing up here. World record 420 million megabits per second internet speed was hit in Japan. A team in Japan just had managed to reach staggering internet speeds of over 402 Tbps. The point I'm saying is that a 20 gig video game could be downloaded in seconds now. We're talking about internet speeds going crazy. So now you don't have to worry about lag time. You don't have to worry about hosting a bunch of stuff locally. You can stream, enjoy your games no matter how large or small they are. I'm not saying that this is going to happen overnight, but we're edging towards not needing a local box. So that means all of the Xboxes and the PlayStation 3s and 4s are about to be unnecessary. It's going to be a waste. That's the reason why a lot of them are not rushing to kind of put out new systems. But Fame, I know you had some opinions, and then AB, I know you're going to want to take over. And then Remy, you are more than welcome to jump in, my dear. So go ahead, Fame, get it out.
Yeah, thank you. You see me over here struggling. Do I do this all the time when you be? I be dying. It'd be like I'm constipated. I just can't. Bro, consoles it's just not going nowhere because they can try to get rid of it all they want, but it's always going to be a dedicated hardware somewhere. It has to be one. Online, as great as it is, at the end of the day, it still sucks. Outages sucks. You don't have the money to shell out for great internet, it sucks. Also, not being online and being stuck somewhere and you can't play your game is a big, like, nobody wants a system where you can't play because you don't have the internet. You don't want the internet at all times. That's why handheld games really come in handy for just dedicated cartridges or something where you can play the game without having to worry about being online. As far as Stadia, we knew revolutionized when Game Pass was coming. Stadia, I said the whole purpose of us getting Stadia is because I just had to see. I had to see what Xbox was up to. I already knew Game Pass was going to be a problem because it was, introduced as the Netflix for video games. And that's all sweet. It is. It could always be that, but completely getting rid of the console, it don't have a place. Not in the future.
That's a very interesting point of view that you're presenting. Like you said, areas that don't have internet, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to have lag time, being able to enjoy things in different areas. I respect that, but that's not it's coming down to a point where the whole world's going to be connected. But go ahead, I'm listening.
You got it, right? But you just said, if we're having a tournament and we're going to a tournament and we playing for millions of dollars, anytime you walk into a tournament, it's all going to be dedicated hardware, no online bull crap. It's got to be right there. This way you can't complain about anything. The whole point of watching football and basketball, any live sport, if they was literally had to do this all over the internet, somebody, coach going to throw a red flag at, my latency, flag on the play. We got to do this again. Yeah, my drink been jammed up. This ain't going to work. That's going to happen. If I'm playing for $1 million and I'm playing Mobile Legends, bang, bang, hey, bro, I need to be on stage with a dedicated system, line hooked up for everybody else. I don't want no issues and no problems. I'm calling it. Hey, listen, I want my money back, bro. You're not playing me like that.
That's a fact. All right, AB, go ahead.
I totally agree. Exactly what Fame's talking about. Because, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have to put you on blast, Mr. J. Hey. How many times out there have you had a power outage or your internet service provider is completely down? We had that happen earlier this year. Remember, all of the services went completely down for about that nice little 2-hour gap. What's going to happen when the whole world goes down just like that again? It's not like it's not going to happen. And then that's phone service, that's internet, that's everything. And you saying that, hey, you're cool with just, hey, no more consoles? Nah, that ain't going to happen. Because it's just like right now, I have a computer. I have to have this so I can play my games offline. I can't deal with all that, have to have a dedicated line. When I went to the Dominican Republic has basically 4G LTE, period. They have slow service there. And you're trying to tell me that just because you have not stepped outside of this bubble of the United States, that you think somebody else is going to be able to do all that? No, you're going to have handheld systems. Nintendo will always be the king of handhelds. They just gone ahead and said just now they have the longest running console system of all time.
All right. Don't be giving away the rundown. You know what I mean? All right, I got you. Respect, sir. Right. You right.
Respect my gangster.
That's a fact.
My nerd gangster.
Your nerd gangster. Your nerddom. All right, your nerd wisdom. Remy, how you feeling over there? What you thinking? Now, all right, here's the question, Rem.
Uh-oh. Don't
try
to fluff it.
You going internet version of the gaming, or you going console, or you don't do both? Which one you doing?
I don't even play console anymore. I have them, but I'm all PC. Once I make the switch,
that's a console.
Back.
Mm-hmm.
That's a console.
It's the same thing. But the thing is, it's just like our systems here. We can customize them and have a stronger video card, more memory, more drive space than a console.
But I don't know. I consider my computer a computer.
Exactly. The computer's
I consider consoles something that is strictly for gaming, and obviously a computer is not strictly for gaming. And
neither is a console.
Oh, shut up.
That's all anybody uses it for. What else are you using the console for?
I know females that got PlayStation 5 and no games.
They just stream. In there web browsing.
No, exactly.
Looking on Etsy on your Xbox.
Nope.
You're not.
No, they're using it for streaming services.
I meant there was a time.
Yeah, but that's okay. I get that because I started streaming on PS4, understandably. But I'm saying like now consoles, I have these wherever way I'm supposed to point. I don't know. You see them back there. I don't use them.
So basically, Remy, where he's in a nutshell, what he's saying is, we know you're not gonna get rid of the real thing because
I'm using my PC
too much.
I already answered the question.
But now you get rid of your PC and they just giving you a controller and a television. Are you happy?
Yeah. Sure.
With just the controller and the television and your internet?
Because we're talking about in the future, because I'm not talking about today or tomorrow. In the future, the whole world will be connected and it won't be a thing.
Okay. So if we're getting rid of all of that and if the times call for my TV and a controller, then the times call for my TV and a controller.
Oh no, I'm fighting the times.
I'm just gonna deal with
beating
it
down like Mr. Smith.
He's giving the utopia conclusion, everybody. That the world is going to be connected. Come on now.
At some point, if that's the case, you got to think about like iPhones, for example. They're discontinuing a lot of the old phones, so they're stopping updates for the older phones, right? So what are you going to do? You're either going to switch to an Android or you're going to upgrade your iPhone. Mm-hmm. That same thing goes for that.
Or you can keep your same phone. You just can't
update it. Update it.
With Apple's having now that they have to go ahead and use Android cameras inside of them.
But like what I'm saying is if it goes to where you hand me a controller for my TV, right? And they're on the verge of making consoles and whatever obsolete. What are you going to do? You're either going to have the controller and the TV, or you're going to have nothing.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm not voting for Joe Biden.
Well, let's not do that because I don't want to get off track, and I don't want to continue to argue in circles. Like seriously. Now, the next thing I wanted to get into, because then we can start moving on because we got so much stuff to cover. Like, I definitely wanted to talk about why this opens up a window or a door of opportunity where people that love older games. Let's take Nintendo. Let's say if Nintendo dropped their app. Yo, all of the console people, y'all can have your console. But like maybe a person like me wants to be able to log in and I want to be able to play all of the Nintendo, the Nintendo One system games. I want to play it in there. Instead of me having to download illegal emulators, it should be easy as hell for them to establish an app. You charge me $5-10 a month. I can log in with my controller and I can run these simple games that are nothing to run on a streaming situation. And then like the same thing with Sega, the same thing with other people. It's like there are these huge conglomerates with tons of IPs under their umbrellas, and they're sitting around not doing nothing. And it's like, cool, Atari. Why not create this place? Xbox isn't the only person with IP. This is great opportunity. Make a simple, fun way. Now this is a whole nother market. You can start making money off of the past stuff. Now you can start doing, crazy little controllers. You can get the real Nintendo Bluetooth controller for your TV screen.
But I'd be remiss if I
want that.
Okay. I don't know who had that video, but yeah, balling. Do you like that as a concept? Am I out of my mind? I mean, obviously I feel like I'm out of my mind because I feel like the death of the console is coming, but I'm saying, like, have a Nintendo app, have a Sony app, Sony games, Nintendo games. Everybody can have a login and play what you want to play.
I love that idea. I love it as what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a novelty thing. I don't think it's supposed to be buy consoles. I think to have the ability to get online, like you said, $5 to $10 a month would be amazing to sit there and play retro video games, Metroid, Paperboy, Double Dragon, Metal Gear 1. It'd be dope to play some of these games back. And you give me a Bluetooth original controller, give me a bundle. I'll give you $500 for every classic controller now as a Bluetooth. Yeah.
That becomes gangster shit. You know what I mean? And then look, you can do stuff branded for each IP. So like you can get you an Excitebike controller, or you can get you and then look, get the gun, the old Nintendo gun. Like this, all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Duck Hunt gun. You can get the little glove. Like we could go crazy with this. There's so much nostalgia that they could capitalize off of and just update it for this time period. And then now you cut back on all of this emulator usage. You know what I mean? Even down to if you wanted to reboot the Game Boy and give it Wi-Fi and connect it to automatically connect to the app. You know what I mean? Like, so your boy JS1 can have it.
Nintendo has, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know, AB. Nintendo has, is their whole entire catalog updated?
Not really. They actually took that. They're talking about trying to do that, and it would be smart for them. And I'm hearing you guys, but I'm like, in a perfect world that would work.
In a perfect gaming world.
In a perfect world, but we're not.
Where the copyrights wasn't the problem.
1, copyrights. 2, pay the people what they're worth. 3, there's a lot. There's 3. Here's the thing. You're saying you want to see all these old school games. They do that with these collections. I mean, hell, everybody's about to go ahead and sink that big ass chunk for that Marvel versus Capcom collection and acting like it's the brand new thing. And I'm like, you guys are dumb. They just gone ahead and did this like about 5 years ago. Come on. They did this right before COVID.
They do it all the time.
They did this right before COVID, and I'm seeing all these people making these AI pictures of Ryu and Cyclops getting themselves damp and stuff like that. I mean, I know you say you want these little iterations of like the Bluetooth old school Nintendo controller and Power Glove. They've had their time, man. I mean, they're not going to listen to us, people of color. They're going to listen to a small group of people that they just think that, hey, these people can make money off of us, and that's it. They're not going to go ahead until we can have that a sizable portion of us at the negotiation tables to go ahead and say this, and they can understand that they can make money like this. They'll never see it. We're gonna still keep getting the same things we're getting right now with like rehashes of collections and stuff like that, instead of just okay, it would be a great idea to have a Nintendo. You pay for this little Nintendo subscription and you go ahead and put all your whole library in there, and then you could go ahead and get like accessories like a new Bluetooth Power Glove, a new Bluetooth light gun, a new Bluetooth this, Bluetooth that. Cool. Great idea. Those people are not going to hear it. They don't want to hear it unless a certain person of this kind of equation says, hey, that's a great idea.
Triangle head?
No, he's on Jay-Z.
No.
Yes, color.
All righty then.
That's in the executive boardroom.
Gotcha.
Because, I mean, honestly, I just saw a great thing on BlurCon talking about if we were able to be in the room for some of these things, and we could just say, this is what you can go ahead and make money, and everybody can make money together. Why the hell not? But
they know this stuff. I think it's more of just having the money in place. That's it.
All right, let's move on. We got a bunch more stuff to talk about. Time for Pixelated. We gonna go. My God darn it, stack started. All right, let me get my butt off the screen. Fame, get off the screen. We gotta let the queen.
I'm not going nowhere.
We not going.
and the messed up part is it looked like Remy's screen just ate Fame's screen. Like,
It did.
Shut up.
All right. AB, you going first. Tell us about what this is that we looking at here.
This here is Karate Kid Street Rumble. This week, guys and gals, Pixelated, I went with the beat 'em up route because right now we're about to get another Cobra Kai season in 2 weeks. It's coming out the same week Deadpool and Wolverine comes out. Right now, this is coming out soon that you're gonna be able to play a 4-player with the old school characters from the original Karate Kid. You see your girl from Karate Kid Part 2. You see your boy. God, I can't believe it. I'm calling him Johnny because I like Johnny more than Daniel's son. And pretty much Mr. Miyagi fighting and whatnot, and the same beat 'em up style like all these latest 8-bit style beat 'em ups. I'm all for it. I mean, it looks pretty good. And if it's like a $4.99, or maybe if they have more content because that's a teaser. Hey, if it's $10, hey, take my money. It looks like a really fun little beat 'em up to do for about a couple of hours and whatnot, and also have online play.
I agree with you. Like, I'm definitely down for $4.99 and $10. I wouldn't do more than maybe 15 for it. You know what I'm saying? But
it doesn't look like. And the next game is. Oh, I just got this down my rabbit hole. They are bringing back Double Dragon, and they finally given it a 3D remastered version that you actually could go ahead and beat the crap out of all these guys. You as you see, there's a Bobo, there's Chin right there. I mean, you got, and then you got a brand new Shadow Master right there that you guys can go ahead and jump on. But of course, that right here is the movie. They're talking about this is going to be released in early 2025. I'm looking forward to it because if they do this right, if they bring back Double Dragon, they call it Relive. The way it looks with all those characters that they just flashed, it looks like they're going to be bringing out Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, the old school. Those things burned my quarters back in the day, guys. Those games were fun. And if they do Double Dragon 3, when you actually had like the ninja and the big Chinese fighter with the claw hands, I mean, this guy's like a big dude and he got these claw hands. Oh my God, that game is gonna be fire. We're talking about the next Streets of Rage 4 with that. So hey, look out for that for 2025. And that's my wrap up for what's going on this week. I saw beat 'em ups. Hopefully, later on we'll have like title cards for this part of the show. Like, hey, this is what we're going to be doing, like beat 'em ups, RPGs, and stuff like that. So looking forward to that in the future, guys.
Okay.
Remy?
I went a completely different route entirely. Both of my games for this week are open world survival games. So this one is Subnautica. This one was dropped in 2018. But basically you're like on an alien planet underwater, and there's all these life forms. And you have to upgrade your submarine, crafting equipment, and then you have to outsmart the wildlife. And you get to explore reefs, volcanoes, underground caves, and all of that, all while trying to survive, while your environment is trying to kill you. So this is actually what I'm streaming tonight at 9:00 over on Twitch at Remi, if you want to come and hang. I thought it looked really fun. I've been wanting to play it for a minute. I finally downloaded it. It's like $30 on Steam right now. So we'll see. We'll see if it's worth it. This poor man looks like he's been shit.
I've actually seen Markiplier do this, and it's a real fun game. You're going to be in for.
I'm excited
because it's completely random.
Crafting games. I love them. Well, I'm actually playing. So that's the one that you saw was the first one, Subnautica. The one I'm playing is Subnautica Sub-Zero.
That was the one that Markiplier was doing with the frozen. With the frozen kaiju that's underwater.
Yeah. So and then the second one here, one of my friends actually put me onto it. It's called Once Human. This one came out last year, but it's also, like I said, an open world survival game. This one is multiplayer, so you can do co-op. It's set in a like a post-apocalyptic future. So you and your friends team up, you fight enemies, uncover secret plots, and you're competing for resources while building like your base. So this one is pretty like right up my alley too. I really love anything like survival-y. So, and the graphics in this one look pretty dope. So
I actually picked this up this past week. This came down. It's free currently right now on Steam.
Oh, I said it came out last year. It did not. It came out this year in July.
No. It just came out for free. It's been
Oh, did it?
It's been out there.
Oh, okay.
It just came down my line, and I gone ahead and added it to my library, and I'm gonna start playing it later on this week once I'm done going back and forth to work the job right now. But man, it looks like it's really fun because it shows like weird creatures, as you saw, like balloon.
Like
you got balloon heads, zombies, some kind of weird. They had some kind of weird flubber like creature that had like a freaking 50 caliber in one hand and a rail gun in the other. I'm like, oh my god, this looks crazy.
It looks pretty dope, and it's free $99 in Steam right now. So
$0
and 0 cents. I'm definitely downloading it. So if anybody else does and they want to team up, holler at me.
All right, let me let's go to the next segment.
Listen up, boys. The fix is in.
Oh, welcome back.
All right, thank you for welcoming us back. In the news that the day before yesterday, I don't know who put in the group chat talking about the trailer's out. Captain America is the greatest thing that ever happened.
I did not say that.
I'm gonna marry Captain America, but I'm just messing with you. So the trailer is out. The world is going semi-nuts. I mean, black people are having a great time with it. I don't see a lot of the demos going crazy, but the one thing I will tell you, I really enjoy this trailer. I get to see the evolution of a character that we've watched for over 10 years. I'm saying, kind of become the Falcon, and now reluctantly donning the mantle of Captain America. It wasn't like he's walking into this going, yeah, I'm the man and I deserve to do this. You can see that he's a reluctant leader. And then you get to see one of the great modern actors of our time, Harrison Ford, giving a crazy dope performance. I am very excited about seeing this. This also, in my opinion, emulates the styles. It stays consistent with the Captain America cloak and dagger. You know what I'm saying? We got a mystery to solve. Something's going on.
It's a thriller.
Thank you. American thriller. It's not supposed to be over the top. It's not supposed to have, green screen for the whole entire film. And I kind of like this, man. A regular man taking on the world, trying to save the world, etc., etc. I think this is dope. So I really wanted to give everybody an opportunity to talk about this. So Remi, you go first this time.
First of all, let me just say I'm very excited to see Harrison Ford as the Red Hulk. Super, super stoked about that. And second, I'm very excited for this movie. And like you said, Jay, this is like Anthony Mackie plays like a regular ass dude, right? Mm-hmm. And he's had this like evolution throughout the years. And there's a line in the movie that's shown in the trailer where Harrison Ford tells him, like, you may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers. Mm-hmm. And like that struck so hard because he has some huge shoes to fill. But I mean, you think about it, and like in this franchise, he would have never been entrusted with that if Steve didn't think he could do it or excel, like surpass him kind of deal. So it's going to be interesting to see like how like the shift from Falcon to like new Captain America is for him.
No, I'm definitely with you. AB, you know what? We were in a group chat. I said a lot of what I said, but I said a few more things, and you had some you just had some pushback, some different opinions about it. I was saying, hey man, this is a lot of course correcting on Marvel's part. You know what I'm saying? This means that we're going to be going in the right direction, and you didn't necessarily agree. Please, throw it out there.
I'm just going to throw it out there just like everybody else should understand. I'm going to go ahead. My disclaimer right now is on Marvel movies and actually comic book movies right now. I'm just here to go ahead and watch the movie and be entertained. I'm not looking for a story anymore because pretty much these last post COVID and losing Chadwick Boseman years have been kind of just So that being said, we got the same type of, this gives me the same type of feel as Secret Invasion of last year that came out from Marvel. It gave us those little hits and looks of, this is going to be a political thriller and everything, and it looks like it's going to give us that nice little Russo brothers feel. You're showing all this, cool, but this is a teaser. I want to wait until 3 or 4 months from now we get the full trailer that shows all this, because there's some good things that you notice on there. You got Isaiah Bradley coming back from Captain America and Winter Soldier, even though they call it Falcon Winter Soldier. It's Captain America Winter Soldier. You got freaking Giancarlo Esposito playing George Washington Bridge, a character that I have not seen in decades. I'm like, okay, these are the good points, but then of course, they're hidden things, and then also they slapped you in the face with, you are as Remi said, you may be Captain America, but you're no Steve Rogers. It's like he took over the role. It's like Barack Obama walking into the Oval Office, and everybody is going to watch him on everything he does and what he makes as a character, because he is a person of color. And I hope that Disney is not, you guys put that out there on this teaser, utilize it, especially in the climate that we have right now. Actually put that in the forefront that, hey, you guys will overlook a great white savior, but here comes the big black savior, and you guys making sure that every single thing he has to check off, and he has to do it 5 to 100 times better.
If you watched, I know you saw the TV show that they did with him. That was the through line throughout that whole TV show. I don't think they're going to abandon that, just to try to go into a different direction. I think that's going to be a prominent part of this story. I feel like that's going to be a prominent part of Anthony Mackie's whole evolutionary process in the first place. But Fame, go ahead and give your pieces, because I want to hurry up and try to get to some of the other stuff. But go ahead.
I have no pieces. AB did something that I wasn't expecting him to do. He shut me down completely with his response about the movie. I was going somewhere else. I'm really not that interested in saying it, but I want to see it because Captain America, of course, is my Marvel's Batman. Always will be. So saying, watching the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it eased me into him picking up the mantle as Captain America. Mm-hmm. And just to see this, when I first seen it, of course I was excited about it. When you first see it and you don't know exactly what the movie is going to be about, you just like, yeah, all right. Now I seen the show, I can't wait to see what Anthony do. Now seeing the trailer, for me, it's really like, oh wow, did I vote for Hillary or did I vote for Trump 8 years ago? I can't remember what I did, and that's how I feel watching. It's like, do I really want
right now? Don't tell me you were at Pennsylvania yesterday, dude.
Dude, no, never. Okay. I can't go Republican until I'm rich. I gotta stay poor, Democrat until it's time. But until then, no, I'm excited. I just watching the trailer let a lot of my steam out, but I'm gonna go see it regardless.
Yeah, we're all gonna see it, right? I'm gonna see it,
no matter what.
All right, yeah. Remi, I'm sorry, Remi. Did you get a chance to throw your pieces in? I forgot. Yeah, you started it off. All right. Sorry. I got caught up in a moment. We've been talking about so much good stuff. All right. So, and all of our discussions are saying ain't nothing been going on. I'm tripping. House of Dragons is out in these streets, bruh. George R. Martin, House of Dragons, latest episode has the best dragon battle scene ever.
I haven't watched it yet.
Did you see it?
I saw it. It
I saw
it. It was nice, but I won't say the greatest dragon scene. I mean, we're talking, don't forget about Reign of Fire when it was dragons versus people in tanks. And
need headlines. That's all. It's just a headline.
No, I mean, I'm just throwing it out there.
Jonathan wrote the headline.
So, House of Dragons, certain characters are like certain modern day rappers. So, let's see. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, who is that up there? And then you got my man over there. Like, damn, I wish they had put their names up there.
That's Aegon in the far right corner. Aegon the Conqueror.
This is crazy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look everybody's names up and I'm gonna present that next week. That would have been super.
Where's Rhaenyra?
Yeah, right. I haven't watched it yet.
It's good.
Wait a minute. You haven't watched any of the episodes, or you just haven't watched the last one?
Season 2.
House of Dragons. No, I haven't seen any of it.
Wait a minute. You haven't seen season 1 either?
That is in fact correct.
All right.
George R.R. Martin calls out Game of Thrones and House of Dragons for messing up the Targaryen sigil. Yes, there's no more coffee, sir. All right. This is the wrong one and the right one. The question is, why do I care? I don't care about it. If there was really something dramatic, I'd be riding with him. But there's really nothing here. There's nothing. All right, it's only one extra loop and
2 extra feet.
And 2 extra feet. All right. He was saying that it's supposed to be like a bird. Okay. But we've kind of become used to seeing dragons look a certain way. So now you've kind of redefined an imaginary character that we kind of I feel like I get why Hollywood did it that way. We're used to seeing dragons look a specific type of way. You're trying to come and reimagine dragons and put them into a different thing.
Nah. You gotta
hold on. Don't you? So if you're telling me, Jay, if I was Big Dog Hollywood and you just made up your own style, and I gone ahead and just said, okay, here's the money I gave you and everything like that. But then I go ahead and put it on the screen, and it's not at all what you look at. You're okay with that?
See, don't do that. Don't you being dramatic. It's
no.
I
just caught you. Don't.
It's subtly different. It's subtly. It's not a huge difference.
That's a huge difference.
It's called respect my gangsta. Respect my work. Do it right the first time.
Oh my goodness! I mean,
you let it slide.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like they gonna be like, "Hey, Big J, man, look." You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, "Man, I don't like the way you did that," but if you explain it to me, I get it. And it's not like they gave him a $200,000 check. That nigga probably cashed $40-50 million.
Ain't about
you good, nigga. He complaining in the back of a Maybach in a $20 million property, man. Cross your arms all you want to. Shit, I ain't gonna be mad at him.
Realize what contract negotiations are, homie? That they supposed to go ahead and do exactly what you tell them to do. Get it right.
File the lawsuit. File the lawsuit and we'll get it together on the DVD.
Hey, man. Yeah, we'll take off the Starbucks cups.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a fact. All right. So HBO has officially greenlit Lanterns, the first live action series created expressly for DC Studios. The series has been given an 8-episode straight to VOD series ordered by HBO, with Chris Mundy serving as showrunner and executive producer. The series follows new recruit John Stewart and Lantern legend Hal Jordan, 2 intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate the murder in the American heartland. Confirms Stewart will be a newbie and Jordan a veteran. Gentlemen, and my queen, what do y'all think about this? When I saw I'll tell you mine first. When I saw the picture, I said, "Get the fuck out of here!" The Lanterns. This is a little corny. I don't know if I can fuck with it, but reading when they're talking about making them intergalactic cops, which I mean essentially that's what they are, and them doing a murder mystery. I love that. I think that's a beautiful concept. As long as you don't go too dark. If y'all go crazy dark, I'm gonna be like, yo, this is annoying. But I think this is a great idea. No, AB, you don't like it?
I'm wondering what you're talking about. Dark. What is your classification of dark?
The last 5 DC movies that they done put out, like they dark as shit. Black Adam, all of the newer Batman.
Okay, there's my connection. It's a freaking show with a freaking bunch of guys with freaking rings that they can make freaking dildos out of light. Pew pew pew.
All right, he bugging. He's bugging.
I'm
right with you because I was like, damn, Jay sure is over there fondling balls on this show.
What are we doing here? It was a good idea. I
said it was a good idea, but you're like, unless it gets real dark. What's real dark? I mean,
man, you had to read the comics. It's Green Lantern,
there is comics that have a sniper match between Jon Stewart and a guy blasting guys' heads completely off in space, and you're seeing all the head and debris and all that, and you're worried about, it might get too dark for that. Come on now.
Yes. And
it's DC.
Anything else?
It's DC.
That's what I'm saying.
I love it. That's what we love about DC.
I can't have ideas. I can't have opinions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gotta.
Stop trying to victim blame. Stop trying to victim blame. You ain't gonna gaslight your way out of this. You ain't gaslighting your way out of this.
Me saying that I have my own opinion is gaslighting? What the hell?
You were about to go down that road. I know how you do, Jay. Don't try to play. I know how you do.
I really think you need to see a therapist, yo. You are taking everything I say way out of context. This is crazy. All right. So, yeah, most definitely. All right. This I thought was crazy, even though I'm contributing to this in real life. Steam users spent $19 billion on games they've never played even once. I can honestly tell you, I have maybe 10 Steam games that I've never played.
Bro, it's ridiculous.
I own them, kick the money out.
Yeah.
Haven't touched it. Haven't touched it.
Play and still be buying these games.
Crazy.
I'm still going to buy them. I'm just not going. I just haven't found time to play them. All right. Well, I didn't know he'd enjoy it that much. Okay, thanks.
Nah, it was a bug in here. It was a bug that's flying around my face.
All right.
Oh, forward future. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, this is AB. Switch is now the longest running Nintendo console without being replaced. Remy doesn't seem to be fazed by this. She's just like, yeah, we know.
It's like they're probably going to make a Switch 2.
Care about the real thing.
They're just going to probably make a Switch 2 or a Switch upgraded version with an 8K screen and much more space and enough of a stronger game library that can make every Nintendo gamer make a proverbial gasm of gasm over it, like, oh, it's too much. You can take it anywhere. You can actually throw it on the side. Hell, the next one can go underwater. Just saying. You can take it literally anywhere. You can bring it in your shower. Yeah, I can play my Switch in the shower.
AB is on one today, boy.
Yo, he is wilding over there.
He is hit the day.
I'm just saying that'll be the next generation of Switches. You can take it in your shower. You can take it in the pool.
Pause.
Yeah, because AB taking it everywhere.
You take it in the bedroom. All right. Yeah, that's what's up.
Switch off.
Come on.
All right, let's go to the next. Oh my God. All right. Let me see. Where else am I? Oh. Good question. I have a good question for all you anime fans. Gentlemen, Take it away.
Chain is the hardest to snatch. Yugi's, Sinbad, or Broly?
I put Broly as the easiest. I ain't gonna hold
So the question is, did y'all heard the question? So y'all do y'all know each one of these characters? Whose chain is the hardest to snatch?
Sinbad.
Fame.
It's pretty much a tie between Sinbad and Brawley, because if you catch Brawley on a bad day, he'll punch a hole right through your chest.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
but Sinbad, but if you catch Sinbad on a bad day, he can erase you from reality. So it's kind of
Well, I'm going with Sinbad. I ain't snatching neither one of their chains, but yeah.
Yugi, he's just a kid. Just punch him in the face and throw him in the locker and take his chain.
Bruh, I'm sorry. I ain't
run those pockets.
Shadow games. I'm
good night.
Yo, so Remy, what's yours?
I agree. Sinbad.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like I said, it's kind of a tie because Sinbad can actually Thanos snap you.
Exactly.
Hey, I'll just picture you beating up Yami Yugi like that. That's petty.
Oh yeah, I'll run his pockets like, give me that money, give me that gold chain, give me your chain, give me your chain.
He's gonna leave his grandpa like Uncle Ben. That's crazy.
Yo, I ain't know AB was no bully like that. Yo, AB out here bullying niggas. All right, let's move on before he been to hurt something.
Video game handheld you probably didn't know existed. So a lot of us owned Game Boys. And some of us diehard Sega fans even owned the Sega Nomad, which as you now know is actually a portable Sega Genesis. But did you know a company a few years back started making a Super Nintendo equivalent of the Sega Nomad? This is a Superboy, and this beautiful little handheld actually takes Super Nintendo carts. And though it's not an officially licensed Nintendo product, the patent is up on the Super Nintendo, and you can legitimately purchase one of these from Hyperkin. They're just over $100, and they come in a variety of colors. I chose classic. It actually has a pretty decent LED screen, and just like the Sega Nomad, actually has video out and 2 Super Nintendo controller ports. And you actually have a portable Super Nintendo. And unlike the Sega Nomad, this is modernized with rechargeable batteries. So you don't have to worry about going through 12 dozen AA batteries to complete Chrono Trigger.
If it has an SD card that I can actually load up preloaded games, take my money. Take it. It's good. That's good.
Yo, so all right, this is continuing our conversation from last week. These these handheld controllers, I think those are phenomenal ideas, especially if you got like a collection, of old Super Nintendo games. Boy, you just cop that, spend $100, and you right back in the game, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I did not know there were so many handheld options out here. This is insane. That's a lot.
There's more than 40 handheld options on the market right now.
Jesus
Christ. A lot more overseas. There's a bunch
that's
in
what I mean.
A bunch in Japan, and there's a following up in the Netherlands and Sweden. It's like, wow, I didn't even know how hard they go in Sweden with handhelds.
Same thing with controllers, Jay, as you was just mentioning with Stadia, and we was talking about living on me talking about future talks of where gaming is going. There's so many controllers out right now where you can just plug into PCs, and tons of brands are taking advantage of being able to play mobile games, PC games, even off-brand for console games. It's so much. It's so much.
Yeah, I definitely feel you. All right, so let's close it out. I don't want Remy to fall asleep while we on here. Her ADD or her whatever goes crazy after a certain time period. So
plus she must get ready for Subnautica.
Yeah, for real. So let's get it cracking. The main topic for today: 5 old school games that are older than 15 years. You cannot be like, oh, I want this that just came out. No, it's got to be off of a console, and it has to be over 15 years old. So I'm going to give y'all my top 5 because all of y'all are looking off into the sky like y'all didn't see the rundown ahead of time and take notes for yourselves. On you. All right, so I've got mine, and let's
do with yours and do a part 2 next week.
Shut up. My top 5 are as follows. Number 5, GoldenEye. Number 4, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Number 3, Excite Bike. Number 2, TMNT 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the second one, when like they had the arcade version where you could play any one of the 4 characters or all 4 niggas could play at the same time. It was crazy. And last but certainly not least, NBA Jams, one of my all-time favorite games to play. And like, yo, and as a complimentary 6 and 7, Samurai Showdown, which should have been in my top 5, and Donkey Kong Country. So y'all you can't tell me y'all don't have 5 old ass games that you. Hey, look, give me 3 if it's that complicated. You know what I'm saying?
Off the top, I'll start because off the top, like I was telling you, when you I should have checked the rundown, but Paperboy is in my top.
Yeah.
I love Paperboy. It was just one of my favorite games to play every time I went to my grandmother's house because she had the Nintendo first. After that, I'm gonna do Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter was a game I watched my uncle play constantly, and when I finally got my hands on it, I loved it to death. I cannot play that game no more, but I would relove the. It's just too blocky for me now. X-Men 2 Clone Wars on Sega. I used to love that game. I think Dreamcast is definitely passed, so Power Stone on Dreamcast. And number 5, Tricky.
Yo, bro, you have you can go all the way up to almost PS3 if you wanted to, bro. Like that's PS3 is way longer than 15 years old. It's probably 20 years old.
You know what? Tenchu.
Yeah.
Classic stealth ninja game that I just wish that they would get it right for open world. I used to love Tenchu. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did because Assassin's Creed is fire. Don't get me wrong, but Tenchu just remake Tenchu for me.
You could do GTA 3, you could do GTA 4, you could do San Andreas. All these joints is 15-20 years old. I'm just trying to give you an idea of how long ago that was. That's like I'm saying, there are so many games that are old as stuff. Yeah, man. Yo, you can do F-Zero, Star Fox. I'm sorry, I'm just a Nintendo fan Star
like
Fox
that, bro. Star Fox 64 was classic.
Hell yeah, GoldenEye.
When you had friends, that is.
Yeah, that's facts. When I guess I didn't. AB, what about you? Do you have any off the top of your head you can bring forth?
I can go ahead and say 3 off the top.
Okay.
This number 1 is just going to be 4 games if they actually put it in one big bundle. Phantasy Star 1 through 4. That was my go-to role-playing game back in the day. Played it like hell, loved that series. That was a series that really put it off. A lot of people don't know or remember this old game that back in the day they had like you know how you have those stores that you have those cyber cafes that you actually can play like consoles that you can't really afford, like the Sega. Back then it was the Sega Saturn. There was an old school Dragon Ball Z game called Dragon Ball Z Densetsu. Give me that. That was the one that you played 3. You had 3 players and you beat the crap. You played from all the way from Rabbits all the way to Boo. This game literally was the best multiplayer. You literally can play 3 on 1 or 3 versus 3 battles all the way through the whole Dragon Ball Z series. And if you do exactly the triggers in that game, guys, you can get those extra moments like let Krillin die versus Frieza, Super Saiyan Goku, let Android let Vegeta get beat up by Android 18 and some other cool stuff happens. All that good stuff. And lastly, my third and final game I can think of off the top of my head, 15 years ago, that actually had a
or older. You can go as far back as you want.
Or older. I mean, give me Wu-Tang Clan or
I used to have that too.
Yeah, you had all the Wu-Tang Clan game that you just beat up and killed people, and you had those cool fatalities for everybody as you're going. I mean, I love that game. That's a classic. I'm not trying to just say it's a because it's a black game and all that. No, Wu-Tang Clan was a fun game, and it actually had the true lyrics from several like what was it, like two or three of their albums in that game.
Yeah,
their first albums. Yes.
Yo, shout out to Stephen Thomas. He said Def Jam Vendetta. What?
Yeah,
Hell
Def Jam as well. Def Jam Vendetta or Def Jam Fight for New York. Yes.
Right. Shout out to the other Nick. He said Sly Cooper, Infamous 1 and 2. Shout out to you, my guys. Thanks for coming back this week. And then the Warriors and Def Jam as well. Hell yeah. I'm with that. All right, Remy, you rounding it out. How many you got? You got 3 for me? You got 5? What you got?
I got 5. I did my homework.
Oh, you know I love you. Go ahead and do your thing.
Well, okay, but I gotta be honest. 4 out of the 5 are games that are in my top 5 anyway.
Okay.
So we're going Assassin's Creed,
Mm.
BioShock, God of War.
Which one? Original or
Yeah, the original.
Okay.
Fallout New Vegas.
Yes.
And Portal.
Okay, I respect that.
Like a baby, you the pamper.
Yes.
But y'all not about to do is sit up here and
All those games, it's so brand new.
Get some more coffee.
Such a baby. It's so cute. All those games are so young. That's so dope, though.
HR department, bro. You're gonna get us canceled out in these streets.
The Pamper? Yo, the
that's-
baby was on stage rocking a Pamper, killing shows, bro. It's cool. But quick question, AB, when you was talking about Dragon Ball Z, did we need something special on the PlayStation back then? Or was it just that it was only in Japanese?
That was an import for specifically and only for the Sega Saturn.
Okay, I couldn't remember how
because
I
that was
got
the one that you had 3
it.
players on one side, and then it had a great splash screen that basically between fights it changes. Like one moment it would be Frieza's crew and the Ginyu Force, and then a bunch of the Z fighters randomly. And if somebody dies, like if you have Krillin on the screen on the splash screen when Goku dies, it's like Goku. It was literally
the game was amazing. It wasn't an easy find. You had to go out of your way to get this stuff. Like it wasn't just going into GameStop or Electronic Boutique and picking that game. No, you had to go to specialty shop video games places to get that game.
Imports.
Yeah.
It was an import.
Yeah. I used to love doing that.
All righty then, let's get up out of here. But before we do, I need to run down really quickly the what is it called? What it's called, the conversation discussion of the week. So when we come back, we're talking about on next week's show. So make sure you are prepared. Must have Steam games.
Okay.
What are we doing? And I'm gonna put a number on it. Your top 5 Steam games. You gotta have them. And I'm talking about new on your list.
Oh, new on my list. Okay.
Yeah.
New games. I'm like, geez,
if it is an old game you just haven't had a chance to buy yet and you wanted to put it on the list, that's on you. I'm not trying to tell y'all how to do it. Just your top 5 Steam games. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my list. I got about 3 off the top, and I know let me shut up. See, I'm about to start podding again. So look, get your day. And everybody, if you're watching, you know what I'm saying, other Nick and what's the other guy named Stephen Thomas, like, yo, tune in next week, jump in the chat with us, you know what I'm saying, be a part of the show. If there's any topics or anything you want us to talk about, please, man, hit us up, you know what I'm saying, on Black Nerd Podcast on Instagram, Black Nerd Podcast on Facebook, or VVC Life YouTube, VVC Life on our Twitch. And we appreciate y'all for tapping in. But before we go, got to make sure the squad gives their shout outs. So as always, the queen goes first. Come on, Remy.
Thank you for coming to watch us again this week. We love you very much. Thank you to everybody that contributed to discussion. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And then I will be streaming over on my Twitch at 9 o'clock playing Subnautica. So come hang out.
Yeah. All righty then, AB, give it out.
Thank you for everybody showing up and everybody that soon is going to watch this on later. I appreciate you guys. Everybody on the Black Nerd Podcast appreciate you guys. We will see you guys next week with that new list. Peace.
Fact. That's a fact. All right, fam, go.
Oh, shout out to Sweet Baby Jesus for waking me up this morning and for blessing me throughout the day to have great food. And talk to me nerdy every time you see me. Yo, make sure y'all come over to Remi stream. I'll be up there and I'll be giving out subs while I'm over there because that's what we gotta do to keep things moving forward. Shout out to everybody that tuned in today, and check y'all Sunday.
What that man? I don't know what that mean. What that mean when they giving out subs? Who giving out a cheesesteak sub? I'll take a cheesesteak sub.
Subscription. It's
Wrong
a subscription.
Wrong sub, Jay. Wrong sub.
So you get. Wait a minute.
He's hungry.
I'm definitely hungry. How you gonna give out a subscription to her account? How you gonna do that?
You give subs out. I've been working up my Twitch, right? So I've been going to other people's Twitches. I've been gifting subs out because I just like to, if I'm watching and I want you to watch me as well, and I want to interact with the audience, I said the best thing I could do is just go around gifting everybody with blessings. So I'll be gifting out.
And okay. So Remi, how much it costs to subscribe? Is it $50, $60, $180, $190?
It's I think it's like $5-6.
Yeah, it's $5.99.
Right.
$9.99 for 30 days.
All right.
And if you have Amazon, you have free Prime subscription you can give out too.
Yep.
There you go. I definitely have Prime, so
I know, bro. We gotta end the show, and I totally forgot to tell you that with your Amazon Prime, when we're talking about Amazon and the Xbox buying over, with your Game Pass subscription, it all connects. You can use your Amazon, with Game Pass through Amazon, you already connected to the new Amazon Luna. So you already have a free subscription to play hundreds of games already. And I dropped the ball on that. I apologize.
And if you have Amazon Prime, you can get Suicide Squad for free this coming Tuesday. Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League drops on Amazon Day, July 16th for free.
All right.
We bought it.
Yeah, right. Suicide Squad.
But anyway, let's get going because I got to drive to South Carolina.
All right, y'all. We check y'all next week. We love y'all. Peace.
If you're liking what you see and you want to take me home to see more, then you've got to check out Gamer Girl the magazine. Get up close and personal with me and some of the hottest ladies in the gaming community while we talk about our favorite games, anime, and more. Now available for purchase on GamerGirlTheMag.com. Get your digital or physical copy today and tell them Remi sent you. I'll see you soon.